For those of you interested in properties in Tennessee, this episode is for you. Welcome to How Much House for the Money. Hope you're all having a beautiful day and your cup is always full of happiness. So yeah, we're going to begin right here. This is the highest price in today's episode. This ranch is $205,000 and it's sitting on more than 1.8 acres of land. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath brick ranch with an attached garage with 1,708 square feet of living space. And you'll find it at 12710 Highway 69 in North Cottage Grove, Tennessee 38224. And as always, the listing agencies and the addresses for these properties are found in the description box below the video. So this one's 205 and it's sitting on 1.89 acres. It's been on the market for 20 days. It was built in 1969. So let's check it out and see how much house we're getting for our money in Cottage Grove, Tennessee. Look how pretty this is. And there's that white stuff that they just received because Tennessee's been getting some pretty cold weather. So in Cottage Grove, we're in Hwy County with this one, and the population is around 32,000 people. And your real estate property taxes are going to be anywhere from 0.49 to 0.75%, depending on where you are in the state. Look how pretty this is. There's your planters for your pop of color in the spring. And in this area in Hwy County, your median home values are right around a little more than $150,000, it states. Okay, so it looks like you may have what was a screen porch on the back. We may have a metal roof with this brick ranch. But again, go check it out in person, have those home inspections, and get down to the fine details. So there's your back patio, from what we can see of it. And this one again is $205,000. 1.89 acres, meaning you're going to get the well, the septic, the utilities. Looks like hardwood flooring. Looks like we could move right in there. So there is the screen porch through some sliding glass doors. Flooring might need a little bit of attention, but again, photographs don't always do a house justice, right? You really got to get in there and get the lay of the land. And when you have your home inspection, you'll find out about that roof, the longevity of it, check the foundation, you'll run mechanicals, so on and so forth. So it's always a good idea to have the home inspections, even if you're buying as is, where is. So here's like a galley style kitchen, 2-sided galley. You've got a flat top range. You do have a 2-door refrigerator, quite a few cabinets, variation of flooring in this house. There's your backsplash. Do have a range hood. Does have a dishwasher over there on the left side. Very nice. And this one again is in Hwy County, Tennessee. 12710 Highway 69 North in Cottage Grove, and that's 38224 for your zip code. So there they do have a little island area with a couple of seats. There's your laundry room. Very nice. Remember to leave me a comment. Let me know where you're viewing from, what kind of weather you're having. And you're always welcome to subscribe to the channel. Join our growing community. And if you are new here, hit that notification bell, because you know that house you're not looking for may be in the next episode. And definitely meander through the episodes, because if you're looking in North Carolina, I showed a property in the previous episode that was $140,000 on 10 acres of land with a farmhouse. Then there was another house in Greenville for $49,000. So a piece of real estate in North Carolina for under $50,000 if you're interested. So check that episode out and meander through the channel. Nice bathroom. We have ceramic tile. You've got a jet tub with a window above it. Looks like a single shower. This looks very nice. So we're going to have to look past some personal belongings here. Yeah, this looks like you could move right in. So there's your sink and faucet above your vanity there. Elongated countertop. And this one again is $205,000. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this house. And out of the 3, which one you would choose, regardless of the location and why you would choose it. It's always fun and educational to learn how people view these houses and their ideas. Why not, right? Oh, look at this. We're getting a little outbuilding because this one is on 1.89 acres. It could have been part of a larger parcel at one time. So if you're looking for more land, remember to ask the agent if there's more land available, or you could do some research yourself. Because if the seller of this property has more land, but they're not willing to give it up yet or sell additional, you could put it in your property agreement, in your transactional agreement, that you'd like first right of refusal of any land that may come available. So yeah, cute little outbuilding. So you could have a little farmette here if you want to raise some animals, raise some ducks, raise some chickens, have some big dogs running through. Looks very nice and private. Beautiful parcel. And this one again is in Cottage Grove. $205,000 is the asking price, and you're always welcome to make offers. Properties like this are placed on the market to be sold. So yeah, this is your neighboring farm here. Looks like it's fenced in. That's fantastic. I bet that's really pretty in person. Very nice brick ranch. Oh, that does have a shingle roof, and there's your attached garage with your overhead door. Yeah, very nice. You might need some screen. You could modify that back porch if you feel so inclined, right? No pressure. Yeah, this is very pretty. Here's some summer photographs. Very nice. There's your John Deere tractor with your little wagon on the back. How fun is that? Yeah, this is a great little farmette for somebody that wants to be a little sustainable, raise a garden. Very nice. $205,000 at 12710 Highway 69 North, and that's Cottage Grove, Tennessee, 38224. Let's get a look at our street view here. Ooh, look how pretty this is, you guys. Look how pretty. Beautiful scenery across the street. So you do have neighbors, but they're not right on top of you by any means. Looks like it's a partially paved driveway. Very nice. Let's see where we are on the map. Cottage Grove, Tennessee, right here. Okay, so here we are. We are per year. Per year is over here to the east. Kentucky's right up here to the north. So we're northeast of Palmersville. Whitlock is up here, or down here, I'm sorry, to the southeast. Osage is as well. Austin Springs above us to the northwest. You've got Martin to the west. Palmersville to the west. Paris down to the south. You've got Union City over here to the west. And here's Nashville over here to the east. So we're right above Paris, to the southwest of Murray, and east of Union City. So here's your satellite view of your 1.89 acres. So this is northern Tennessee. And there you go. Very nice rectangular parcel with some trees. But look at that. You're not right on top of anybody, and they're not right on top of you. Sweet. Okay, so the listing states it's been on the market 20 days, built in 1969, two-car garage. And it states here, it's a picturesque 3-bedroom, 2-bath house nestled on 1.89 acres in Cottage Grove, 1,708 square feet of comfortable living space, well-maintained, offers privacy, functionality, and timeless charm, and you're just minutes from town. You have a covered country-style front porch, and you've got a bright living room, perfect for then you've got the pastures from the back porch, perfect for goats or chickens, with a new goat pen shaded by mature trees at the back. And you also have 2 horse stalls, gated storage area, and electrical service. So I would go check that out if you're looking for a small hobby farm. And again, there could be more land available. And when we see this here, it states it was sold in 1993 for $69,000. Sold again a year later for $82,000. Sold in 2005 for $83,300. Then they listed it in October of last year for $210,000. And now they're down to $205,000, and the house is 57 years old. And when we look at the assessment on $59,000, the taxes were $711. However, you'd want to call the Henry County Clerk's Office. Henry County Clerk's Office, pardon me. Coffee is kicking in, everybody. Cheers. And get the accurate tax details. And that again is $205,000 on 1.89 acres. That's very pretty. That has a ton of possibilities for somebody that wants a farmette. Almost 2 acres there. All right, now we're going to head into Troy, Tennessee. And this one here, pardon my computer, I don't know why it does this, but it does. Here we go. $168,900 for this one on 1.4 acres, 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. at 519 South Chestnut Street, Troy, Tennessee 38260. 1,609 square feet of living space. This house has been on the market for 24 days, and it was built in 1955. Let's check it out. Troy, Tennessee. So we are in Obion County, where the population is around 30,780 people, give or take. And I do want to say that there's only 70 or so residents in Cottage Grove in the previous listing. So here we have another ranch with looks like a metal roof. This is very pretty. Maybe a circular driveway. Look how pretty this is. So we're reducing the price to $168,900. This has an attached garage also. Now when you get there, you'll find out if the siding is vinyl, if it's metal, if it's aluminum, if it's wood. Check on those windows, if they're wood, vinyl, or aluminum. Okay, look how pretty this is. Troy, Tennessee, and Obion County. Now, your median home values here are right around $165,000, and this is on 1.4 acres. So we are getting some paneling, and we're getting carpet. We may find hardwood beneath it. This one's going to need a little cleanup. So again, let me know which one in the comments you would take and why, not even counting the location. This one's going to need some attention. Okay, so here we have our kitchen, U-shaped kitchen with a dishwasher, flat top range, and range hood. We do have windows above the double sink with this one. Vinyl flooring. A lot of cabinets. Do have a little pass-through window with this one. Now with those cabinets, we could salvage the cabinets. You could paint them, put new hardware on them. You could paint the paneling. You could modernize this if you're feeling so inclined, if you got some ambition. And of course, it takes a little bit of money. Doesn't everything? But look at this. So here we have the kitchen here as well. So it opens right up on the other side. That's nice. Okay, so this may be a bedroom. So it looks like we may have hardwood flooring and some wallpaper. And this one again is $168,900 in Troy, Tennessee at 519 South Chestnut Street. That's a pretty address. Okay, so here we have the bathroom. Looks like it has a granite countertop with drop-in sink and new faucet. Tub and shower combination. Looks like that could be vinyl flooring. Okay, wow, look at that. So you have a detached pole building. Detached garage with a metal building, basically with a metal roof. Paved driveway. And that's all they're going to show us, unfortunately. Yeah, somebody's going to have to go check this one out. 1.4 acres, 519 South Chestnut Street. And that's $168,900, and that has 1,609 square feet of living space. Built in 55. Wow, look how pretty this is, you guys. Very pretty. Wow. You do have a neighbor in the distance. That's very pretty location. But again, you do justice. Go check it out. Do your homework with your neighborhoods and the locations, of course. And here we are on the map. This is Troy, Tennessee. Okay, so you do have a golf course nearby. Wind Ridge Estates and Golf Club. If anybody wants to go hit a few. And we have, let's see, Mississippi River's over here to our west. There's Union City. So this house is going to be west of the previous listing. You've got Dyersburg down to the south of us. Here's Obion, Kenton, Trenton. So here we are. This is northern Tennessee also, northwest Tennessee. You've got Nashville over here to the east, Paragould and Jonesboro over there. Yeah, you're right near the line, basically. And yeah, because there's Dyersburg and there's Memphis down here to the south. You've got McKenzie and Huntington and Camden over here to the east. So this is northwest Tennessee. And here is there's your parcel right there. Nice square parcel. 519 South Chestnut Street, and that's $168,900 on 1.4 acres of land. And it states here, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1.4 acres, giving you room to spread out while being conveniently located to town. Spacious layout, true bedrooms, 24 by 40 detached garage, plenty of room for storage, workshop, or hobbies, it says. And when we look at the history on this one, this was sold in 2017 for $86,000. They listed it in January for $168,000. That's where they're currently priced, $168,900. The house is 71 years old. And on an assessment of $32,225, says the taxes were $827. However, check with the Obion County Clerk's Office for more tax records and details. And that's 1.4 acres, $168,900 in Troy, Tennessee. Very pretty. Now we're going to head into Millington, Tennessee. This one's $99,900 on 1.44 acres, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,097 square feet of living space. In Millington, Tennessee at 6353 US 51 Highway, and that's Millington, Tennessee 38053. So this one's been on the market only 11 days. It was built in 1942, and let's check it out. How much house are we getting for our money? For $99,900. So we went from $205,000 with 1.89 acres down to 1.4 acres. Now we're at 1.44 acres. In Millington, Tennessee, in Shelby County, where the population is over 900,000 people, and your median home values here are right around $300,000. This is a really pretty house. So we have stone along the bottom, shingle roof with a nice, say that's an enclosed, partially enclosed porch on the upper level. Very pretty. Millington, Tennessee. So there's your carport. So it looks like they closed off another entrance off the side. And again, you can have home inspections. Go check these out in person. The listing agencies and the addresses are always in the description box below the video by the comment section. Very pretty. Nice wrought iron detail and accents. So there's your laundry room over on the right side there in the right photograph with bronze windows. Green shingle roof. Awnings are going to need a little cleanup, but that's okay. Can't be afraid to get our hands dirty with owning a house, right? Beautiful covered porch. You can always ask the agents how long the house has been vacant and make your offer on the condition, the results of your home inspection. Okay, so there we have like another U-shaped kitchen, and we do see a dishwasher. Laminate countertops, windows above your double sink, does have a range hood. Very pretty. This one's got a lot of possibility also. Set of French doors, ceramic tile flooring. This one again is in Millington, Tennessee in Shelby County. Over 2,000 square feet of living space. Yeah, this is very pretty. So again, let me know which one you would choose, what you would do with this house or any of the others. And if you know anybody that's interested in houses, turn them onto this channel and definitely meander through the episodes. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on with that wall there, but again, that's where home inspections come in. You may have to take all of that out and eradicate whatever's going on. Could just be the spots on the wallpaper maybe, but again, check it out. Looks like laminate flooring, could be vinyl. Not sure what room that was. So here, very nice bathroom, dual sinks. This one again is in Millington, Tennessee. This could be a bedroom. Headed into some blue rooms. Single shower, very nice. That's ceramic tile. Hardwood flooring in this room over here to the right. Interesting property right here. Yes, we do see hardwood flooring. Nice bathroom. But we have a single shower, I think, on the opposite side of the tub. Very nice. And this one again is $99,900. So this could be a living area that looks like they were working on this house at one time. Maybe they're still in the process. Go check it out. This one's $99.9 in Millington, Tennessee. Very pretty property right there. 6353 US 51 highway. It's been on the market 11 days, built in 1942. And again, that's on 1.44 acres. Let's get a look at our street. Ooh, look how pretty this is. Nice. But you do have a neighbor, if that's a concern. Or maybe it's a comfort. Very pretty. And let's see where we are on the map. Okay, so you do have some local amenities. So here's where we are. You've got Lightfoot Farm Market nearby. That's always nice. So here's the Arkansas line over to the west. So we're below Cuba, Tennessee. We're right above Woodstock. You've got a golf course right here. And let's see. So we're in Millington. So here we are above Memphis. We've got Arlington over here, Lakeland, and Bartlett. Let's take a look at our satellite view. There's your parcel. Nice rectangular parcel. 1.4 acres there. 99.9. And it states here, 1.5 rolling acres in the country. Nice side porch. County taxes only, pardon me. Big kitchen area, bathroom updates, attached carport, siding and stone exterior, potential galore, but needs some TLC. And when we look at the history on this one, it was sold. This one has some history. Sold for $75,000 in 2005. They sold it again in 2015 for $30,000. Sold it, and then it says it sold it again for $85,000. Not sure what that means. Then they sold it in 2016 for $115,000. Then they listed it, then they removed it. Now they're down to $99.9, and the house is 84 years old. And for the taxes on this one, on 52,825 assessment, states that the taxes were $1,420. But again, check with the Shelby County Clerk's Office for accurate tax records. And this house is 84 years old. And that's $99.9, and that is in Millington, Tennessee, 38053 on 1.44 acres. That's very pretty. And it looks like it does have a chain link fence around part of it. And then this one here's in Troy, Tennessee for $168.9 on 1.4 acres. That's a ranch with 1,609 square feet. And then we have this one in Cottage Grove, Tennessee on 1.89 acres, for $205,000. And that house has 1,708 square feet. And that'll conclude today's episode, wherever you find yourself. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Your cup is full of happiness. That glass is over full with gratitude. We will see you in the next episode, because more houses with low price and high potential are on its way. Have a great day, everybody. Cheers.